Hey, welcome back traders, how's it going? Today I'm going to be giving you a higher time frame analysis on gold USD. It's been a while, so I would like to start by taking a quick look at DXY because remember, gold and DXY are going to be inversely correlated. So here's DXY on the weekly, and you can see in the past year we've rallied up for the buy side liquidity, and then last month we dropped down for the sell side liquidity, and then we bounced off of this monthly BISI. So both the buy side and the sell side have been cleared. When this happens, it gets a little tricky because we could have consolidation within the range in order to build up more liquidity. So we could expect sideways action. Now, the other scenario I can see is if we have this balanced price range, price probably does not want to rally above this balanced price range. So we could expect price to come up and maybe rebalance this weekly SIBI some more, then drop down, and if we go through this monthly BISI and ideally use it as inversion, we could be heading lower for these relative equal lows. Now that's only going to be if we go through this monthly BISI. If that happens and ideally we use it as inversion, and if that happens, then I'll be looking for these relative equal lows. But other than that, I really want to be paying attention to this weekly SIBI. So for DXY, I'm thinking either sideways action or bearish. So when we look at gold USD, I want to think either sideways or bullish. So here's gold USD on the weekly chart, and you can see that for the past couple of years, gold has been really strong, pretty much offering no retracement whatsoever, except for maybe this one right here. So looking at the weekly chart, the only thing on the lower target that I can see is this weekly BISI. If we do get some retracement, kind of like when we expect DXY to retrace to the upside, we could expect some retracement on gold USD to come down into this weekly BISI. You can see that we did rally up this week to about 50% of this wick. That could be enough for the week, but let's go down to the daily and see if we get a little bit more detail. Going down to the daily, you can see that this week we did rally up into this rejection block here, and then we started going back down. We do have a daily fair value gap, but it looks like we are closing it in, and we did come back down into this daily BISI. Now that could be enough to bounce us up for a new all-time high, but then again, we could be expecting a little bit more retracement going down into this daily BISI. If we do look lower, I do like this swing low. We have sell side below here. Also, it kind of lines up with that weekly BISI, right? So I'm thinking there is going to be a lot of liquidity here. I want to be paying attention to this daily BISI. If we can trade through this daily BISI, especially if we close below it, then I think that would be a high probability that we're going to be taking out this swing low and going back into this weekly BISI. And if you look down here, we do have some more inefficiency here on the daily, so we could even go through it, maybe wick through it, but I'm not convinced that we're going to go all the way down to this swing low. I think we're just wanting to come back down here to take out some internal liquidity and some external liquidity down below the swing low, and then perhaps we can make a move for a new all-time high. Now I want to go one step more onto the 4-hour. You can see this rally up into that daily rejection block. And then on the 4-hour, you can see we created this 4-hour SIBI. We rallied up into it, and then we went back down. So one move up, one move down. This is kind of like a balanced price range. I don't really expect us to come up above this swing high anymore until we take out some sell side below this low. That's kind of why I'm thinking that we will go through this daily BISI, but make sure you pay attention to this daily BISI to see if we can trade through it. Otherwise, if we just come back down, we stay in the upper half of this daily BISI, that may be enough to just go ahead and bounce us for new highs. But I think the more likely scenario is that we trade through this BISI, use it as inversion, and then head for the sell side here. So make sure you keep your eye on this BISI to see how price reacts around it. So I hope you appreciate my analysis on gold. Let me know if you trade gold by leaving me a comment in the comments section below, or simply giving this video a like. And don't forget to subscribe if you want more analysis like this. But until I see you guys next time, safe trading.